Kids. It's
Now,
all
speaking
good.
of kids, as we change gears here, I was a kid once.
We were all kids.
We've all been kids from time to time.
We're all kids at heart.
Sometimes kids turn into something else, which is called a teenager, from what I've
Okay.
heard, or an adolescent.
A tween?
Now, one of the things that happens with adolescents is adolescents go through a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, a lot of changes, a lot of growth. Sometimes they feel
Physically
compelled.
and emotionally.
Yes, and sometimes they feel compelled to document said growth and change.
I think that's healthy. It's probably recommended.
Well, it certainly helped me, and I'd like to share with you some pieces in a segment that we call Jonathan's Teenage Poetry, or something like that. This isn't quite so much a poem as it is a passage or a passage.
A passage.
Let me read it to you.
I'd like to hear
You
it.
may have seen it it got published, in a small
anthology,
Yeah,
maybe.
small. Yeah, maybe it was in City Lights Books in
Brief
San Francisco
me
for a while.
Circa, what year are we looking at?
Let's say I am currently quickly approaching 29 years of age,
It's going to be a good year for you.
and I would say approximately 15 years old when
But what year? What year?
I can't do that. I can just tell you how old I was and how old I am now.
What I want to get me back to
We'll
what I
do the
was
math.
wearing the day that you wrote this.
Well, if I'm 29 now, let's just say, and I was 15 then,
Okay.
how many years is that?
Well, I would think
14 years?
you tell me.
Is that 14 years?
Maybe
I have
not.
no idea what that means. 14 years ago,
Which is
which would be 99. 1997. No, it would be, well, oh God. 10 years ago would be 96.
Is that really how you have to
I
do that?
can't do
Honest
this.
to God, did you just say that?
I have show jitters here. I can't do math when you're asking me to do this. What does that mean? I mean, 1992.
Wow.
Is that right? 1982. What year is it?
Why don't you read your passage?
No, why don't you tell me what year it is? Because now I need to know.
Let's leave the quadratic equations to the people at fucking.
How old was that? How long ago did I do this?
Old enough.
I'm 29 now. I was 15 then.
I was 14 years ago.
Thank you. So what year does that make it?
Well, if it's 2006, take away 10 is 96. Take away one more is 95.
One more after
is
that?
94. One more is 93. One more is 92. 1990. I did it, Mom! I'm 30. I can subtract 14 from 1,000. 2 plus 6 is passage.
Let me just read it. Maybe
Really?
you'll change your opinion of me after you've heard this.
So true.
All right? There's artists and then there's math guys. All right? I was
There's
more
left
of an
brain,
artist.
there's right brain. I don't
Yeah.
know which brain controls this other than the flavor brain.
She was the first of her tribe.
Do you want me to read it?
No. Sorry, I just get a little...
I know you do.
It builds up.
That's what I'm saying. If you
She was the first of her tribe. She competed with the warriors of the tribe, like she was a warrior herself. She didn't understand women being thought of as the ones who care for the home. Her hunting and tracking skills were superb.
asshole. Fucking asshole.
Sorry, I don't want to lose it here. She... I can't do it.
Give me that fucking thing.
Because I have to read it,
I'm
you
gonna
won't do it.
burn that when you're done.
She didn't understand women being thought of as the ones who care for the home.
Of course.
Her hunting and tracking skills were...
Her what? Her hunting and her tracking skills? There's hunters and there's gatherers. I read that.
were superb. She never was quite accepted, though, until a war broke out between Spanish settlers and her tribe.
You're a douchebag. Give me that fucking thing.
Please,
Are you serious?
please read it.
She didn't understand women being thought of as the ones who care for the home. Her hunting and tracking skills were superb. She never was quite accepted, though, until a war broke out between Spanish settlers and her tribe. She gave her life for her people. She fought hard and fierce, but a bullet was put through her. And no matter how strong and courageous, she was asked to join the gods. She still dances through the fields where she was killed and plays her flute. so that all can hear. The white man calls her flute playing wind. Oh my God, man. I gotta talk to your parents.
Please.
I'm gonna fucking talk to your parents.
That is top notch, man.
The white man calls her flute playing wind.
Which, I mean, at least I was right about one part
You were
of it.
right about 6 parts, and 6 parts makes a whole.
That's Jonathan's poetry.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, man. I'm sorry.
You gotta-
I didn't think I was... Oh, my God.
I gotta collect my thoughts after that.